Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel video. Although the focus of this video is not actually related to the game. It's not related to Duel at all, actually, but I will be playing it while I talk about this. So, I would like to... I would like to be honest. I've had some issues for a while now. And I just, it gets to me sometimes because I'm sure you guys don't actually realize this, but something is going on involving the use of words inside of my brain. And it's hard for me to get writing ideas. It's hard for me to use writing prompts. It's hard for me to start conversations. We are not talking about something simple like, oh, you have to get past anxiety. No. This is not the issue. The issue is thinking of things to write, to say. It's all sorts of things that involve language. I'm sure some part of this is social isolation, but I think I'm still too fluent in English for that to be a problem. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem because if I was socially isolated enough, I'm sure I would have far more issues than I've got right now. Trust me, I've dealt with worse. I've been at worse. This is not worse. But I still feel like I'm trapped in a situation that I cannot get out of because for whatever reason, I'm unable to communicate what the issue is. And I'm not sure that a doctor could figure anything out because I still think that my brain is healthy enough for nothing to be detected. Also, the fact that I'm recording a bunch of videos, with the length of these videos, you really don't think I've got a problem, do you? I highly doubt you do. But if you think that I'm not meant for something involving the use of words, then are you looking at the timestamps on the... Are you even looking at anything on this channel? Do you know how often I make videos that are... Do you know how many hours I make that are over an hour long? There are some videos over 6 hours, over 5 hours, over 4 hours, over 3 hours, over 2 hours. You get the point. It's not... It's one thing if you just aren't meant to do something. It's one thing if you cannot make something work and you had to do something else. But I don't think anyone is questioning my ability to type words. Or say words, actually. I don't think anyone is questioning that I can do something with words. But there's definitely something going on here that I still don't know anything about. What? There are things that are wrong with me and I have no idea how to say it. I mean, to be honest, whatever is wrong with me can't be that bad, but I still stand firm that something is going on and I have no idea how to fix it. And yeah, I can talk a lot. I can type a lot. But see, social isolation can be fixed with socializing. So if I socialized more, I'd eventually have more ideas for conversations. But when it comes to writing fiction, there is only so much you can read, you can watch, you can play, and before it's like, okay, it's time for you to come up with your own shit. I have something that is my own, but the story itself it's lost on me. I don't know where to find it. I don't know how to find it. I think I've watched so much fiction now that I don't believe the answer can be found in any work of fiction. Now, I do think that what I want to write is definitely something that can be achieved, but honestly, I'm just sitting here like, what is going on with my brain? Now, obviously, my brain has less issues than it used to, and that's both the problem and not the problem. You see, I'm fixing some problems, but I still have others. And reading can help with the structure and the skills to make a successful novel, but you need more than just knowing the basics to be a successful writer. You need to know more about how things come together to be successful. Like, I could make the most literary, I could make something that sounds like the most naturally sounding, I could make a literary masterpiece. But at the end of the day, if it just reads like a literary masterpiece and nothing else, that's not going to help me. So I think what I'm dealing with right now is, what do I write? And fiction isn't going to help me with that if I've watched so much of it that, dude, where do I go? I've tried so many series. Only one series has budged me on some level. Only one. Only one. How many anime series have I tried this year? How many? And also, I could tell you what the anime I'm talking about is, but first off, how do I pronounce it? Second, how do I pronounce it? Third, how do I pronounce it? Fourth, I'm not sure if I should say. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should say. Now, there's nothing wrong with liking it, but I think I'm going for something that's a little less like whatever I just watched was. Now, because one series did make something budge inside of me, I'm like, what was it? How do I know what it was? How do I know? I still don't know what was budged. I don't know what that something was that the series possessed. I don't know what it was, but there's clearly something that made me budge. And I want more, but what do I mean by more? I've even gone to the point of wondering if I should create a similar setting, hopefully trying to reproduce the same kind of content to see if I can figure it out by trying to do. That's not going to work though. I'm not good at reproducing anything that other people have created. But I still want to know what was going on, like which aspect of this series budged me. How did it budge me? I want to know. It's kind of driving me nuts. But on another level, I'm still like, well, okay, I may not know, but it may have budged me on a level that isn't really going to fit with what I want to write. Maybe, that's probably it, but also, I don't know that if I can't figure out what was budged. Anyway, I want more of it. And unfortunately, I'm not really proving my words here. I want more of it. Yeah, I do. Apparently not enough to read. Yeah, apparently not enough to read. Man, I feel like I'm going nuts. I feel like I'm going... Dude, I wonder what's more realistic at this point. No, do I actually want to go in the realistic department? I was thinking about this earlier, like, all these mini comparisons. Am I more likely to fix my writing issues, or X or Y, or... I've gone through this over and over in my head, and there's something very disturbing. There are many circumstances that may be more realistic. than me fixing my problems on my own, at least. No, I don't really think it's that bad, and also I don't know, but there's something going on, and I'm like I don't know why I'm stuck, and I'm probably overthinking this. But how do I stop overthinking this if I can't figure out why I'm over? Yeah, I have nothing to do. Igami. I have nothing to do. I am stuck. I must undo the stuckness. I don't know how to fix this. You know, in 2012, I noticed there was a very bad flaw in my work. And that flaw is still something I have not addressed. Yes, that's right. If I don't fix it next year, it'll be a decade's worth of something I have not been able to address. A single issue. A single problem. Like if Luffy finds One Piece, and I still have not fixed my writing problem, I will flip my shit. Seriously. It's my passion, okay? I want to write. It's obvious. People have no reason to question this. Like, I mean, if anyone was skeptical, I mean, listen, I could say it to someone. Someone could be like, maybe you're just not meant to be a writer, and I could tell them, well, get yourself ready because I have a bunch of examples to show you. And they're probably so long and lengthy you don't even want to start reading anything that I have produced. Yes, I can prove, without a doubt, that I can put in the time and the effort. I have no idea what to do. No one has any idea how to help me. And I mean, people have tried. I can see, dude, this person does not have talent. You know, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, thank you. Oh, he's talking to the player. Okay. He's talking to Jaden. Well, okay. Oh, I see. What do I even want? I haven't decided that yet. But I am glad that I'm a worthy duelist. Honestly, that's probably the most positive thing that I've heard about myself today. I know it was to Jaden, but still. You know, I've been thinking about this, and I'm like, yeah, I've been like, I don't know, there's just something inside of my brain that's like, do Jaden and I have anything in common? Because I can't stop getting Elemental Hero cards, I started getting them. I have no idea how. Obviously, they didn't all come from Jaden, and the cards that I did intentionally get from boxes and with tickets and all that, that still was not. That just started happening because I knew I was getting Elemental Hero cards, and that I could build a deck with them. But I still don't know why I got. There's just something. What am I doing with myself? I have no idea anymore. I've lost something very important to me, and I want to get it back. I want to get it back, I'm not sure if I had the initial. I don't know. How would I get it back when I don't even know what it is? Now, clearly I've reached some point of desperation, and this is sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into my skull. Because I had a dream that I asked for help, and why would you ask for help if you don't legitimately... I mean, I had a dream. Most of my dreams, they could be inspired from real life. But just reaching out and asking for help in a dream, that is never something I've done before. That is never something I've done. And the fact that I have done it recently just says that I'm starting to get further and further deep. I'm getting deeper and deeper and deeper into my problem. I'm basically digging a hole, and I'm getting to the point where I'm going to lose my... Hold on. I'm getting to the point where I've dug a hole so deep that no one can even see me anymore. And I'm not sure what I mean by that, but there's definitely something that I want to say. Clearly, there is some problem that is occurring within me that caused me to, in a dream, reach out my hands and ask for help. And that's nice, but also, how? People have tried helping me, but it's just a lost cause, seemingly. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating because I wish I knew the answer, but I don't. And I don't have the answer. Whatever the answer is, it's been lost in time. Now, I wish I could fix this. But whatever this is, I think I'm pretty much dealing with this myself. I don't think anyone can help me, because if they could, I wouldn't be stuck on this anymore. And dear God, I'm losing. Oh, thank God. No, I was worried about defeat there for a second. Okay. Back to the main topic at hand, which is the fact that I'm stuck with writing things. Like, I could improve my work if I had work that actually seemed to get somewhere. Yeah. Like, I can't stick with this story because I have no idea what to do. There is something lost. There's a massive chunk of work that I just haven't been able to do. And I sit here, staring at a blank screen, and I'm like, well, when I say blank screen, I mean an empty page. It's just, like, in one of my classes, I basically made something that was a huge metaphor for the fact that I have writer's block. I made a comparison, and I was like, I am up against the blank page. And I came up with something in one of my stories called blocks. Blocks are a similar concept to something in Magia Record and Magia and Madoka Magica and the overall franchise as a whole. But basically, blogs are a bit different because I got the idea because I have writer's block, or at least I used to. I think this has started to become something that isn't writer's block. Or maybe I'm just bullshitting myself and the social isolation is a separate issue from my writer's block. I don't know. But there is some, you know what? Maybe that's true. Maybe. I don't know because I don't have the social opportunities, man. There's a virus out. There's a pandemic that's plaguing the entire planet. You know, why is this virus a thing? It's like the universe is just, come on, universe, I am never tempting you. I'm like, this is not a challenge. By the way, this is not a challenge. Don't make my life worse, please. But seriously, no matter what I say, it's like I just can't get a break. It's like I can't get a break. Dude, did I seriously just do that? Did I just do what I thought I just did? Yes, I did. But that is a horrible thing to do. I would have discarded the filter instead, because I don't think I'll use it. Oh god. You know what? It doesn't even matter at this point. Although I have noticed that I have shown more consistency with making videos on YouTube as opposed to writing. The reason for this, I'm stuck. But clearly there are forms of creativity where I'm not stuck. Although I'm not sure that my videos are very creative, but yeah, sure. I mean, even if my videos aren't creative, they're definitely doing something. I mean, it's a way to express myself, but also I still want to write. And there's just something holding me back. I have no idea what it is. It's not perfectionism. I know that much, because if it was perfectionism, then I wouldn't have gotten through National Novel Writing Month last year or the year before that. So, yeah, I think I'm past the point where perfectionism is the issue. Now, in the future, maybe it will be an issue, but it's definitely not preventing me from writing. Anyway, when it comes to my writing, perfectionism is contributing to why I'm not letting anyone read anything I've written. Yeah, because I know my writing is complete garbage. I'm told not to say that about my writing, but how am I supposed to think differently? There's something wrong with my work. There's a very, very important thing with my work that does not exist. And it is very vague as to what I'm talking about. It's something so vague that no matter how many times I search Google, no matter how many books I purchase, I still haven't found my answers. I still haven't found them. It's driving me crazy. And I know it's driving me crazy because I actually had a dream where I asked for help, and there's no way that anyone can help me with this. They've tried. So many people have tried. It's just depressing, honestly. I don't even know what to do with myself. I just don't. Okay, well, at this point I could see myself becoming I could see myself, hold on. Actually, there's something very stupid I need to say. Yes, something very, very stupid that I would like to, hold on. I have to find it. Days played 70. Longest consecutive days played, which means that's the amount of life. Dude, this is exactly 2 months now. I played for 2 months. And the longest, no wait. Yeah, the longest, dude, I've been playing this game every day for 2 months. Okay, you know what? This really is a Duel's video. And now I'm actually talking about the game. Okay, if I had to say what would happen first, I surpassed my writing problems, I become successful, and I'm actually able to complete the writing I've created. Well, is that likely to happen first, or is it more realistic for me to get one king of games? Seriously, is that more realistic? That's honestly, both of these, I mean, it sounds more realistic that I would obviously complete something I've written first, but at the rate I'm going, I cannot tell you what is more realistic. Obviously, I wouldn't get King of Games from playing Elemental Heroes, but I don't even believe I'll get one King of Games, so that's one thing. But another is, well, if I tried hard enough, I probably could find a way to get there. Unfortunately, I'm not sure which is actually easier. I mean, let's think about this. Yeah, let's really think about this. Like, me overcoming my writing situation, and me reaching the king of games status. Both of these things would take time. But let's think about the people that are usually at the top. People with lots of money. I don't have lots of money. But apparently, using money hasn't fixed my writing issues. So, if I think about what it would take to get to the King of Games rank, well, I haven't spent money trying to get there. I've spent hundreds of dollars, spanning about a decade or more, of me just trying to overcome this writing problem. I spent hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands of dollars, trying to overcome my writing problems. With no success. I created an entire setting just to get past this. I tried to write to get through my writing problems. It didn't work. It didn't work. At least not so far, it hasn't. But while it hasn't worked, I feel like I'm making more progress with becoming better at this game than I am becoming a better writer. Now, why is that? Why is that? Well, let's see. I can use money to get better at playing this game, but I can't really become a better writer by spending a bunch of money. Obviously, that's been proven. Becoming one of the best players in any gacha game just means spending dollars. A lot of them, or whatever currency you're using to pay for anything. But I can pretty much guarantee you that I don't actually have to spend as much money as I have trying to get... I could get to the King of Games title by spending less money than I've spent on trying to break out of this writing situation. That's just so disturbing to me that I don't even want that title. I don't even want it, but I feel like I could get there I feel like I could get there before I get out of this. And that's just so depressing. Because yes, I like this card game. I mean, why would I still be playing it if I didn't like it? Do you really think I can make a playlist of over 100 Duel Links videos if I didn't like this card game? I am not that dedicated of a hater, okay? I clearly like this game. It's obvious. No one is going to question me when I say that. But it is clear that I am not as blocked when it comes to playing this card game as I am with other things. And yeah, I've created a lot of things trying to get myself out of this. I've purchased books. I've looked on Google. I've told many people. I've interacted with other writers. I've tried writing prompts. I've been stuck with writing prompts for a long time. I've done so many things trying to get out of this that it almost seems more realistic and more. It almost seems like it would be more of a responsible use of money to get to the King of Games rank in this game. That's how severe this problem feels. That it would be a better financial investment to get to the King of Games rank. Like, what? That's something that basically no one would say. I mean, you could be listening to this and you probably think that's bullshit. Yeah, it sounds like bullshit, but that's the point. That's the point. It's supposed to sound like bullshit. Because obviously, for most people, that is bullshit. But the problem has lingered for so long that the bullshit has surpassed the bullshit. It has become so bad that the most bullshit of bullshit claims may be more rooted in realisticness than anything else you've ever heard before that is actually bullshit. You don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about either, but I must admit that because of how I feel right now, I'm kind of interested in knowing if the claim has any amount of realisticness to it. But I'm not going to do it because I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth the time, it's not worth the effort, it's not worth it. But I do think it would be more, I think it would be more, I think I would get there before I get anywhere else with this work. I've been, like, okay, I've got characters, I've got a setting, I'm attached to a setting I created trying to get out of writer's block. So that's may not necessarily be the best thing ever, but I've got a setting, I've got characters, I have a deck of tarot cards that I use trying to help me with something to write during National No Writing Month. I don't know if it's going to help, but I guess we'll see. And pretty much I've done what I can, but I'm like, I'm not finished. I need something. What am I supposed to be looking for? Like, okay. Well, what I'm looking for is, I want to write a story that's like, I want my readers to ask what the hell they're reading. So, I want some form of that. Like I watch some series and I'm like, what am I watching? I want that equivalent in my writing. Okay, well, all I have to do is watch Sevens and I'm like, what am I watching? This is the content I want. I want content that is just like that. Well, okay, maybe not just like that. But I definitely don't want to be a replica of Reigns, okay? Please let there be something that... Well, right now, I can just tell you this. I don't really feel like I'm... Well, basically, I don't want my story to be too serious. I want there to be actual stakes, though. So, there has to be a balance. And I feel like that balance has yet... You know why I stopped talking. You know why I stopped talking. You know what I'm doing. I'm just staring at the screen. I mean, just think about the deck my opponent was just playing. Now you know why I stopped talking. Unless you didn't watch the video where I, well, I have great difficulty believing that you would be watching this video at this point. If you didn't like this game, I think that a lot of people are probably more invested in what I'm doing in this game than in my writing struggle, with my writing struggles. Which is definitely interesting and probably why this is going in the Duel Links playlist. Even though I said originally that this is not about Duel Links. Well, now it is. Now it is. You know, I tried getting out of this by making my own card game. It didn't work. It didn't work. I can't write card games very well. The enjoyment of card games isn't as easily duplicated when it's just written text. Card game, anime, and manga are good because of the visuals. You don't have visuals if you're just picking up a novel. So, me making a card game, there would be no appeal to that. So then I considered, okay, I can't write card games, but maybe I can somehow portray them. Maybe I can make a visual novel. Sure, if I want to produce my work and get it published when I'm like 60. Yeah, I think it would be better to just not write card games. But it would definitely solve some of my problems. And now, solving everything with card games it's just such a simple solution. You solve everything with card games. What else do you need? What else do you need? Well, when it comes to my writing, you can't fix everything with card games. Unfortunately, because of my writing style. Whatever that style ends up becoming in the future, if it even ends up being, it's just, I've considered giving up writing to pursue other things instead. It hasn't worked. Like, it hasn't worked, basically. Though making videos on YouTube has been pretty, I've definitely shown some commitment there. Even though I don't actually want to do this as my job or anything, I have shown some promise here. And it's pretty much something I never thought I'd say. But, I mean, I'm still doing this months later. I still want to make videos. And in November, I still want to make videos. It's like, dude, I could stop, but, I mean, let's just think about the potential here. I'm making videos months in a row, and I'm still not done wanting to do it. Realistically, YouTube could be even more realistic I could be more successful on YouTube than with my actual writing. Which is, I mean, I'd be okay with that, but I don't want to stop writing. I don't want to stop. It's one thing to say, okay, my passion is not what's going to bring in the money. Okay, I'm fine with that, but I do not want to give up on writing ever. No, you are not one step closer to our yellow because I was just auto-dueling you. You suck. I say as I'm also in Cypher Red. Oh god, that was bad. Spoiler, Cyrus was also in Cypher Red at one point. And spoiler, he's in red yellow in this game because he moves up at some point. I can't remember when. And Jaden, for some reason, I think he just likes being Cypher Red. I don't know why. I think he just, well, maybe it's the food. I mean, if I liked the food, I would stay in a dorm no matter what people are saying about it. Because I mean, good food, there's nothing better than good food. There is nothing better than good food. And I'm not exactly eating the best diet ever. But I also don't think Cypher Ed people are either. Though they're probably eating better than me, just saying. I'm still eating, but I think they're probably still healthier than me. Okay. I'm done grinding. It's nice to see promise with me doing something in the future, but I'm still a writer, and that is never going to change. That is never going to change. But there's definitely a lot going on that it seems like I should be able to write something. I mean, I think about it, just all the bits and pieces. It seems like there's something there, but I can't quite capture it. It's ridiculous. Very ridiculous indeed. I don't fully understand how I'm still stuck. Because it seems like the solution is at the very tip of my tongue. Yes, the very tip of my tongue. Like, it's right there, but I can't quite grasp it. I can't put it in words. I can't feel through it. It's there. The solution is there. The ingredients are there. But for some reason, I can't fully see. I can't get to them. It's stupid. Very stupid. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, yes, of course I would finish. Of course I would finish Dimensions. Of course I would finish Dark Side Dimensions first. But dude, that makes me sound so bad. Okay. I would like to change the cup, please. Because I may be burning Arc 5 alive, but I still want to clear that content. And sorry, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, that's hilarious. Anyway, I tagged him. I'm probably going to keep Yuya as my dueling partner. I mean, it's possible that I'll get someone else, but I think Yuya is the one I should stick with. And if anyone is asking why, it's because I may like Reiji more, but I don't think burning away my life points is a good strategy. How many monsters are in this deck? Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, there's just the answers seem to they feel like they are here. They feel like they are in my brain somewhere. So why can't I see it? Why can't I get there? I really don't know. But my brain is temporarily... What? One of my cards was sent back to the hand, so it's in Yuya's hand. That looks so weird. I won. Okay, good. Anyway, I've got to finish them. I have to win a third time. I don't think I have enough resources for that. So I'll probably have to wait before I can do this again. Okay. Well, I still have no idea what to do about this. No idea. But with my brain now distracted, I guess I should just talk about Duel Links now. That doesn't look like a very good opening hand, just saying. Well, that says a lot about my opponent's face down card. You know, I may not be the biggest fan of Arc 5 as an anime, but at least there is more solidness in Arc 5 than there has ever been in my writing, which is something I'm going to, it's definitely not something I'd like to say. But it definitely means that Arc 5's story has more to it than what I've currently got established. It is more solid. And it sounds like complete bullshit, but it's true. We're gonna stick around. Honestly, I just want to write. I say as I have yet to actually write a word. I wrote down some dialogue for an upcoming scene I plan to write, but I still haven't actually done that. I mean, first off, I still have to figure out what to do with the plot. What's the plot? Okay, well, if I've got the plot, then how am I going to execute this? How do I execute the plot? If I don't know the answer to that, then I'm pretty much, if I don't know the answer to that, then there's no way I'm getting anywhere. And I think it's pretty much the execution of how everything plays out that's part of the problem. But see, there are a lot of reasons that people aren't able to help me with something like this. There's nothing. I can't remember. Is Reiji an entertainmentalist or not? I can't remember. I can't remember, but apparently I don't know. I guess I'm more entertained by serious content as opposed to hilarious bullshit content. Dude, I give Arc 5 some credit because it started out very, very well. I loved how it started. It had so much potential and I still like the characters. I mean, obviously there are some characters I'm not the biggest fan of, but there are still characters I like. And that's why I still want to clear the content. Because I'm not, I might roast Yuya quite a bit. But, I mean, I still like some of the characters in the series. And I've said good things about Yuya, dude. I said good things. I can roast people and compliment them at the same time. Well, maybe, well, yeah. I mean, I can admit that someone has good qualities and actually say what they are. I mean, I can see why people like Yuya. It's not like some characters where I'm like, this character has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. By the way, I'm talking about someone from Dark Side of Dimensions that person has no redeeming qualities. I don't think anyone likes him. So I think it's safe to say that if I insult him, no one's going to be offended. But with Yuya, yeah, people could be offended that I insulted him. I mean, if you love a character, you don't want them to be hated on all the time. But that's the thing. You are actually... This is the first loss. Well, do I have to start over then? I don't personally care, honestly. I'm still stuck on wanting to write. So maybe my head is... I would call that being distracted by something else. Which I guess sounds like I'm not as good. But Silvio, you're deluded. I'm coming back here. Oh, okay, this was worth it. The loss was worth it. Say something. Oh my god. That was hilarious. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wonder if the voice actor was just on, I wonder if the voice actor was on vacation or something for the, I don't know. Actually, wait a minute. They don't actually speak their lines, do they? Since I don't have voice lines on, I wouldn't know. Yeah, if they don't even, well, I mean, I guess it's something worth asking if I don't have lines up, I guess, but I think it's something I would know by now. I have turned voices on before. there's a loose screw in my chair. Not the kind of loose screw that would mean I'm going to collapse on the floor, but it's basically a reminder of like my chair is old. Like it's broken, but it's still, you can still sit in it, no problem. But you do need to be careful when you are sitting in it. Like, I ended up killing so many chairs that I had to that I needed a rocking chair. Yeah, I killed so many chairs. My parents were eventually like, okay, we're getting you a rocking chair. Stop killing these chairs. No, I have not killed any chairs outside of the house, fortunately. But at home, I, for some reason, have a rocking. You know, for some reason, I keep rocking in chairs at home. And I don't everywhere else, which is interesting. Well, only Arc 5 would make me feel like I got something good out of the loss. And I mean, there are good things about Arc 5, honestly. I mean, there are reasons you'd be entertained by Arc 5. And there are reasons you would easily love the series. Even with all its flaws, you can still easily love it. But honestly, it's hard for me to feel entertained when I feel cut off from the one thing I love doing the most. I love writing. I love it. Oh, I forgot he had a line. I forgot he had a line. Well, like I said, I've got a bad memory. So, evidence has been shown to you. I didn't even remember he had one line. But he only says something if you win, which is hilarious. I mean, if Yuya felt like he was cut off from doing the one thing he loved most, he would go batshit too. In fact, there is an example of what it's like to be cut off from something you love doing the most. Like, listen. Kalen loves dueling a lot. And what pushed him over the edge? Well, if you've watched 5Ds, this is not a spoiler. If you haven't watched 5Ds, well, it's been a long time. Well, you don't have to watch it, but obviously, I don't feel guilt for saying this. Anyway, in 5Ds, Kalen becomes a dark signer when his deck is taken away from him. And obviously, there are obviously I'm not turning evil or anything, but I am definitely not in the best mental state. Because having been cut off from doing one of the things that I'm most passionate about, it's like I've lost part of me. I've lost so much that sometimes I just want to scream. And do I scream? Well, no, I don't. Although the last time I felt rage, I did scream into a pillow. Although I don't really scream into pillows even when I'm angry. So, if I was angry, well, that doesn't mean I'm going to go scream in a pillow. I mean, that doesn't always help. I only screamed in a pillow to regain my sense of self-control. And if I'm angry, that doesn't necessarily mean I have no self-control. All that means is I don't current. All that means is I'm not feeling the way that everyone. All it means is I'm not in a good mood. And I would say that not writing is definitely has a negative impact on my mental health. Yeah, if I can't write, it has a bad impact on me. I feel that. It's not something that I can just walk away from with being. I am not unscathed. I have been psychologically. I have been frustrated for years because of this. I have been blocked from this. Part of myself is gone when I'm unable to write. Okay. When I was younger, I used to turn to this franchise for answers. But there's no answers to be found. Not in this franchise anymore. Although what am I reading? Well, Summons definitely has a lot of what am I watching moments. I haven't seen all of them, but I've certainly seen some of them. If I ask what I'm watching, that means you have created something that is very enjoyable. Although sometimes that's not in a good way. Still, we're talking about when it is in the good way. Whatever is going on with me, I think it would be... I think I would have expected it to be fixed by now. Honestly, I think Yuya is doing what I wish I could be doing. Maybe that's actually the problem. Maybe I'm jealous. I don't know. Am I jealous? Probably. I mean, he can fulfill his passion, but I can't. So why wouldn't I be at least a little jealous? Okay, well, I'm back at the finals. I want something so bad. I want to write so bad. And I mean, I know that I've written things, but I haven't written anything that feels like a solid story. And obviously, when you're writing the first draft, it's going to suck. It's going to suck. But if certain content isn't there, then there's not really much to revise. And if a very important part of the story is missing, then you don't really have the opportunity to revise well. Because a core part of the story is just not there. And I think that most of the conflict and the active conflict is missing. Is there conflict? Yes, I can establish conflict just fine. Can I do anything with it? Well, not really. Now, I've talked to my therapist about this, and she thinks maybe it's an environment. Maybe she thinks it's maybe an environmental issue. Like maybe I'm just not doing enough. Yeah, sure, but let's think about what I have done. Let's think about it. Sure, I haven't done much, but I've been through a lot. For someone that spends most of her time in a single room, you would think I haven't been through as much as I actually have. But actually, I've gone through a lot. Just by being in this one room for most of my 20s, I would say at this point. Okay, so I think I will do the last tag duel myself. I can tag duel. I just have to win. Can I win? Please. Can I at least have this? I can't write, but can I at least have something? I need something. You know, I just need to get back what I lost. I need it back. When I was younger, I used to get a lot of ideas. But now I have no idea how I was able to do it. And I have no idea how I was able to... Everything just feels dead. Just very, very dead. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do about this. There have been many, many things throughout my life that have been very beneficial, but there's nothing worse than being unable to pursue your passion. I will leave that tuner on the field at the risk of my defeat. Oh, actually, yes, I will destroy it now. I forgot why I summoned that monster and then suddenly remembered. Everything is just gone. Everything just feels empty. I want to find this. I want to find my flow. I want to find it again. But I don't know how to get there. I look at everything and I think about everything and I'm just like, there's nothing there. Yeah, I think sticking with you is the right choice. Okay, I've done this. Hold on a second. Okay, I assume there are 3 parts. Which makes a lot of sense, actually. Because tomorrow the second part will be released, and then on Halloween there will be the last part released. Makes sense. I've beaten them 3 times already. So I'm good there, but I don't have any dual orbs left. I could probably do something about that, but I'm done for now. But I still want to say something before I stop recording. This was not meant to be a Duel Links video. and it turned into one. So I guess all I have to say for myself is, well, it's probably a better video because Duel Links was part of the video. It's probably a better video for having Duel Links content in it. It probably became a better video because I started to talk about the game. But now I think I've got pretty much everything I need out of my system. I'm gonna have to see if I can find something to write before Halloween. Because I wanted to write something, you know, just to test the waters a bit. How am I likely to do during National Novel Writing Month? I'd like to know. So, I'm back here. I have no idea what I think I'm going to get. But obviously, not much. Okay, okay. If the universe is feeling merciful, I might get what I want. Although, based on what I'm experiencing right now, I don't think the universe feels very merciful. Just saying. No, I feel like I'm just dealing with so much internal darkness. Okay. I accept what I, you know, based on a synchro monster. Okay. I think that's better than I expected. Honestly, I can't say that, I mean, that wasn't the card I wanted, but even though it wasn't the card I wanted, it's definitely, I think that I got lucky. I mean, I have to give the game some credit. I think that was some pretty good luck there. I could have gotten nothing. And it's a light swarm monster too, and I do want my light swarms. I wonder how my light swarm collection is going. Who's using light swarms? I have no idea. I'm going to go check. Actually, I'm curious about something. I just remembered I'm curious about something. Okay, there are lines when you switch to a character. So I wanted to hear all of them. Okay.
There's someone inside me who believes in me.
Love conquers all.
Okay, Blair.
This is a war zone.
Yes, it is. It's definitely a war zone. I agree with you.
I am the Supreme King, the one who will conquer this world.
Okay, you're very edgy, aren't you?
Want a duel? Let's get our game on.
I don't think I have any game right now. I'm out of dueling orbs anyway.
It's my life.
Oh, hold on, I messed up. I do this all the time, by the way. I just interrupt people. I'm not.
Let's win, my destiny heroes.
Okay, hold on.
I will win.
Wait, they have more than one line? Oh my god. I'm gonna be here forever if I think.
Dueling is my life. You'll learn what it takes to be a pro. Anytime, any place. Chaz is on the job. Who do I got to duel today? Chaz it up. Anytime, any place.
Okay, that's not the voice I thought it was. If you're wondering why I kept switching back and forth, it's like, is that the actual voice actor that is that the same voice actor I remember? I don't think it is.
Get ready.
Chaz is on the job.
A duel? Anytime, anywhere.
Time for your dueling lesson.
Get ready.
Let's go, slacker.
Shut up! I'm not. Well, actually, I am slacking off in some aspect. I am slacking off.
Allow me to share my pain with you.
Witness my formula for victory.
It's a failure already. I haven't done anything with your deck, so it sucks.
You can count on me and my Viacroids.
No, I can't.
Name's Hasselbear. Codename Tyranno.
Okay. Interesting.
And trust your destiny to my cards.
I already have my own, thanks.
Just give it your all in every duel. I shall aid you.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
I'll give it all I got.
You know?
And trust your destiny to my cards.
You know what I hate about this voice? I like it. I like this voice. Okay, that sounds like the weirdest thing ever. Say that yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm going to 5G's world. And,
It's the king, Jack Atlas.
okay. I think it's some. Okay, yeah. It has a light sworn deck I'm building. I'm going to see if I can make it better. Especially since I think I put cards in it that aren't light sworns. Okay. Yeah, I did. I put in quite a... Wow. This is a mess. This is definitely a mess. I mean, just saying, just saying. Okay, hold on a second. Now I'm taking that out of the deck to, put this card in the deck. Okay. And now I do want to have some cards in the deck that may not make a lot of sense being there. Because you never know what will happen. Yeah, you never know. Okay, now there are definitely some cards that I want to take out. I'm gonna take that card out because I don't. Yeah, there are some cards I'm taking out because I don't think they're very good. Okay, I'm taking that card out. Now, obviously, if I can't summon it, it shouldn't be in the deck. I'm favoriting that one. Okay, oh. Okay. I see. Well, I'm going to put this... I'm going to put her in the deck. Now, now if you look at what's left, you don't really see the effect. You don't really see much. Okay, so if I wanted to put Judgment Dragon in my hand, I would need 8 different Lightsworn monsters with different names in my graveyard. So how many Lightsworns do I have in the deck right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I think I'm going to just put one of her in the deck. Okay, so I'm going to put some cards in the deck that I took out. Mainly because, dude, did I ignore that? Okay, I did not mean to ignore it. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me look at what I've got. I tried putting in every Lightsworn monster I have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 4. There are exactly 8 Lightsworns. Okay, so let me do this again, just to see if I put all of them in the deck. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, is this... Does this even count? It says Twilight Sworn. I mean, sure. It makes use of Light Sworn. I don't think that one counts, to be honest. But I don't have more Lightsworn monsters. Okay, well, I'm gonna look around. Yeah, I want to know the other voice lines. Yeah, so I'm going to go through and hear them.
I believe in my cards.
This duel's about to hit the fast lane with Jack Agnes.
Crow will solve all your problems.
What?
Team 5Ds all the way.
When Team 5Ds needs a win, they turn to me, Crow.
I fight for my friends.
Crow will solve all your problems.
I wish you could. I wish you could. It would be nice if you could, but you can't. Sorry, dude.
Team 5Ds all the way. Who's on the mightiest team in the game? Me. I fight for my friends. I'm also a vital member of Team 5Ds.
I knew everyone loved me.
You can't outrun the law.
Okay.
The clash between the signers and dark signers begins.
Come find me, Jack.
The Crimson Dragon and Netherworld are both mine to command.
Your voice is cringe, dude.
I must atone for my crimes.
Apparently, I ruined your ability to play the game. I'm sorry. I will fix your deck eventually.
I'm Carly the reporter. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm going to have to put up with this, so, I will do my best not to cringe. Actually, hold on. I need to change worlds. I didn't change worlds.
I'm giving nothing less than my best.
My duel's guaranteed to put a smile on your face.
No, it isn't, though. Interesting voice, though.
You Show Duel School is ranked #1 in fun.
What kind of dub was this? This is starting to sound terrifying.
Check out Gong's heavy strong style.
No problem. Leave it to Silvio to save the day.
Honestly, that voice is... I don't know, honestly, the way he just talked fits him so well. I mean, seriously, I have to do this.
Who says there's only one duelist who can pendulum summon?
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, isn't the only one that can pendulum summon.
Silvio is the true star of the show.
Just the way he's talking, it fits Silvio so well.
A professional must be perfect in all facets of dueling.
Okay, sure. Okay, I'm going to just...
You can count on me.
I don't know.
Who wants to face me?
Okay.
I'm known as the number hunter.
Yeah, sure.
Let's learn how to duel together.
No.
Let's do this.
I'm feeling the flow.
This should be fun.
Here we go, Yuma.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I'm feeling the flow.
This should be fun. Time to put my chronometry deck into action.
I won't let my fans down.
Okay, leave it to me.
I'll gladly do anything for my fans.
Time to put my chronometry deck into action.
I won't let my fans down.
Okay, give me a second to switch worlds again. This really isn't necessary, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, yeah. That's it so far. I know I have DM World last. Dark Side Dimensions is part of DM World,
I
but
will resurrect the Pharaoh.
I'm up.
Smile for the camera.
no.
Just wait, Pharaoh.
You think you can beat me?
I will resurrect the Pharaoh.
I won't need Seto's help this time.
You are definitely older now, so I should hope so.
He's no longer inside me.
My dueling skills are peaking.
I will do anything for a friend.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Do I exist in your thoughts?
If I'm here, I'm ready to play.
You will learn that you are nothing without your memories.
My name is Sarah. Let's create a new world together.
Do I exist in your thoughts?
To some extent, but it's a very, very minor extent. Yeah, I don't think about you often, Icon. Seriously, I don't. Okay, DM World is next.
It's time to duel.
I don't care what time it is.
Let's go.
No one messes with Joey Wheeler.
Check this out.
skills and become a better duelist.
You're gonna be bug juice.
Get ready.
Bug juice sounds disgusting.
My dinos made sure you're the one who's extinct.
Okay. Sure.
I'll teach you to stay out of the waters.
Observe.
What am I supposed to be observing?
Don't expect any mercy from me.
I never want mercy. Also, you suck.
Let's hope this isn't the final game you'll ever play.
I completely misheard you. Can you say that again?
No retreat.
Observe.
I'll show you no mercy.
Let's hope this isn't the final game you'll ever play.
Yeah, I think I'm good there. I think I have a lot. I think I have a lot of plays left. You weren't really going to get anywhere. You weren't going to destroy me because I cannot be destroyed. We are separated by universal boundaries. You probably don't know what that means, but I don't really care too much.
You're not prepared for this.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
You will see that my strategies have no equal.
I will destroy you.
Yeah, sure. Just like, dude, you are completely wrong. You've never destroyed me.
Allow me to proceed.
You're not prepared for this.
Man, someone's saying that he's going to just destroy me. Yeah, sure. That has a lot of credibility, doesn't it? Sure.
One little victory shouldn't be a problem for the Duel Monsters World Champ.
Very well. Let us be.
This is going to be such fun.
I pledge my word that I shall defeat this worthless opponent.
Watch me duel, Seto.
A team like no other.
We are the Paradox Brothers.
Yeah. And you guys rhyme too much.
Showtime.
It is never showtime. I'm not. Okay, whatever.
Leave it to Bones to haunt your nightmares.
I have plenty of nightmares, and you've never been in any of them.
Watch my psychic powers in action.
You don't have any psychic powers. You're just delusional. And you're cheating, so stop doing that.
It's your hero, Tristan Taylor.
My what? Okay, look, dude. I don't even want to hear that again.
I'm the duelist who makes the Egyptian gods kneel.
I don't believe that. Because if you were, you'd have one in your deck. And only Strings had one in his deck. So you must be bullshitting. You are just lying to everyone. Stop lying. Stop lying to the players.
You'll crown me the king of games.
And you know what? No. You never became the game. Yeah, sure.
Here I go.
Duel Monsters is one of my favorite games.
One. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I should select.
Save you from humiliation.
I guess I need to.
It's time to duel.
Okay, I guess I need to reselect the characters. Otherwise, everything is going to be a disaster.
You will learn that you are nothing without your memories.
Yeah, I think there's something that goes beyond memories. But I'm not telling you what that is.
Just wait, Arrow.
Okay. Fine. Although, honestly, I just needed to reselect. I just need to reselect characters. That's it. Because everything is now a disaster. Okay?
Do I exist in your thoughts?
Very rarely.
I will resurrect the Pharaoh.
Okay, change series.
I shall aid you.
I don't think you're going to be doing much aiding, dude. Okay.
There's someone inside me who believes in me.
Although I think, honestly, I must be blind.
Just wait, Pharaoh.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure the selection was saved.
I'm gonna get the scoop.
I hope you don't.
Witness the king, Jack Atlas.
I've already done the witnessing. I'm done now. Okay, and Zuxel.
Gladly do anything for my fans.
I can't decide who to be on. I guess I'll just stay on Kite. And in Arc 5 World, I think I was Jay last.
Says there's only one duelist who can pendulum summon.
I'm giving nothing less than my best.
Okay. Well, I don't really have any. Oh, you know what? A duelist just. No, I should end the video and come back later. Yeah, I should end the video and come back later, but I'm going to go back to the normal world where apparently my skills are stuck. Yeah, apparently Okay, guys, so that will conclude this episode. I did a bunch of things that were not really necessary, but you know, I think most of these videos could be argued as unnecessary, at least if you make the right argument. But I'm not really listening. These videos are for myself mainly, because I don't have much of an audience to cater to right now, so my apologies, but if I ever get more recognition, I'll probably be able to make better videos. Until then, look forward to my next video and whatever I have planned in the future. I will probably be making more Duel Links videos for months to come. I hope it's a good experience for myself and everyone watching these.